Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the truck series here at New Hampshire. Not my kind of track. I just don't enjoy the flat tracks, but we'll do the best we can. We're car 8 out of 22 today. Fastest guy in practice. Only a few people ran laps. He got a 4:56, which actually is pretty good. I got down to like a 3:91 for like a one qualifying lap time, but I'm not consistent with that. So if we can get into the 5s or 4s, that would be great, but we're just gonna do the best we can. Track is not like the track's not loose, but you get loose just running here, trying to keep speed and everything, and you'll be downshifting every corner too to try to keep your speed up off the corner. But it gets very slick off these corners. Your right rear is gonna be lit up this race. Try to get through here, try to get the turn down so you can have a straight exit. That helps you get on throttle off of turn 2. Turn 3, I kind of just stay a little higher though. Kind of went a little high, but it's okay. Got a little sideways off of 4, but we saved it. Don't know what this time's gonna be.
30.7.
A 7? That's awful. Well, that's going to be our faster time anyways, because we will not get a faster time on our second lap, most likely. Screwed up turn 1 anyways, but 7 is not very good. Like I said, I'm not very consistent at getting a fast time or anything for qualifying. My goal is just to try to be decent and keep the car on track and not spin out, because I think a lot of people are going to get loose and stuff off these corners, and I just want to try to stay consistent if we can, for the most part. Yeah, second lap was an 8:71. Pole time is a 4:42. It's a great time. 3:69 now. That's very fast. But I was trying to do what Justin Yee, the guy we run with in ARCA, he does like guides for like truck series and ARCA like on the tracks, and I'm terrible here, so I watched what he was doing, and he was doing that cut down lane in 1 and 2, but he's a lot better than I am. Like, he is a ton times better than me. Especially here. Like, I tried getting down, you get the car pointed straight, you can get on throttle really well. I had to let off a little bit on exit. I didn't want to smack the wall either, but he got down to like a 260 something. Like, he is flying, so hopefully we could run decent. So far we're starting 7th, still a bunch of people left to qualify, so I'll bring it back and we're getting ready to go green. All right, well, we're starting back in 9th. I'd rather be on the bottom than the high side. So that's nice. At least we got bumped down by the 5 car at the last minute, who got 4th. 360 from Phillip on pole, which is flying. Hopefully they have a good race up front, but we're starting 1 position back from our car number, which isn't that bad. I'm happy we're on the bottom. Cody in the 13 ran like a 5 in practice, so he's probably a little bit quicker than his qualifying time shows. But I just want to try to keep the car under us and not get loose, which we probably will. I struggle at New Hampshire all the time, like in any car. I don't know what it is about this track, just the flat tracks, especially when the bottoms like bank the opposite way slightly. It's so weird to me. Never understand it. But we're gonna do the best we can. Hopefully we can finish with the top 10. We're starting 9th, so hopefully we can gain some spots. If we can get into the top 5, that'd be amazing. We'll see what happens here today. But like I was saying in qualifying, your right rear is gonna get destroyed in this race. Downshifting every corner, probably getting loose in a bunch of them. Your right front, right rear is gonna be pretty bad. So really towards the end, if you get like, I don't know, a 10 lap run or so, you could probably only take right side tires and you'll be good, because the left sides don't get too worn out as long as you're not sliding around everywhere. Because I did about like a 10-12 lap run consistently, and my left sides were about 98 99 ish around there, and then the right sides were like 94 95 on both of them basically. So we'll see how this race goes. 40 laps, you have 2 sets of tires. Yeah, so if there's a caution like after about, I don't know, 7-8 laps, people will probably come down and get their tires, at least 1 set, and then we'll see for the other one.
Additional sets of tires for this race. Smooth.
Some people are gonna be better at keeping speed on older tires than others. Like, I probably won't be one of them, but I don't know if everybody downshifts here. I think it's the fastest way around for sure, because you just bog down so much in 4th gear here.
Hey, man. We haven't hit the green yet. Don't use the bumper yet.
I think somebody's hitting the 10 car from behind, who's behind me. That's funny. probably restart in first gear, I would think, because you do go quite slow. Yeah, first gear would be the play. Fine on fuel, don't have to worry about that. Only on tires. That's the main thing you got to worry about is tires. So hopefully we can have a good race and not get wrecked here. But I don't have the best feeling of this. But also Cup is here this week too, so that's going to be fun. I think they're probably going to have a 50 lap race here. I'm not 100% sure, but that'd be my guess. I would imagine Xfinity, if they run here, would be 45, and then Cup would be 50. But I'm not 100% sure if Xfinity runs this week or not. I don't follow the schedule too well. Like, I never know when trucks or Xfinity have off. Watch out for anybody getting on the very low side and getting loose off the start. This place might have the restart zones, to be honest. Not 100% sure. I wasn't really that bunched up to the guy in front of me, though. So it didn't have an amazing start, but it is what it is. We're all right. Try to get down here. I don't want to be on throttle while turning too much, because that's when you get real loose. I don't want to do what I did in qualifying and like just overshoot turn 1 or turn 3 really bad. Had a decent run on the 13 there. He was running a lot higher than I feel like you should be. You get on the brakes a little too hard though. It wants to spin around on you. Not going to be too aggressive on throttle right now. Trying to keep the car under us. He's probably trying to keep that higher lane for the momentum. Second place was sliding there. Oh. Got the 11 car coming. I'll leave him the outside lane. Everybody's like going so high up. First place is just hugging the bottom really well. Yeah, the outside lane gets a really good run down these straightaways though. If I can get a good straight run off the corner, could be a little faster, I think. Oh god, we're 3 wide. Why? Don't know why the 11 wanted to take it 3 wide there, but they had the momentum, so I'll just back off, give it to them. I overdrove turn 1 really bad, but should get a good run off of it. Not amazing. 11 car is pretty quick right now. Back off a little early so I don't run over the 13.
16, you were blanking, dude. Like, what the hell?
Running right on the bumper of the 13 here.
31.119.
Trying to do what the leader's doing. He's going like all the way the hell down here.
Outside.
Oh, 11 cars sideways. Don't overcorrect. Okay, he kept it down there. I had a feeling he was just going to overcorrect and come straight back up into us. That would have been devastating. But he saved it. Had a decent mid-corner, but he just has so much momentum off the top right now.
31.232.
Honestly, might be like burning off my front right, trying to get by him on the low side. But I'm not that worried about burning off tires, because I imagine there'll be a wreck, and we'll get a caution. I don't think it'll go green all 40 laps, but it possibly could. It really could. There it is. Not sure where it was. It was somewhere behind, but I imagine most people come in and take tires right now, because you're already running a little bit slower already. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Where's the 11 car at? He fell back to 13th, so we're still running in 9th. I'm going to come in, take a set of tires, and see where we are after the caution. And I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green.
One to go.
Alright, well, wherever that 15 car is, that many stayed out. So I'm trying to see where it lined, or puts his number at. So top 12 stayed out. So this will be quite interesting. Top 12 stayed out. Tires weren't awful, really. Like front right was 97, back right 98, left side's 99 basically. So if we get like a run to the end, the people that pit are definitely gonna have an advantage for sure. because it can happen. Like, I feel like we have a real clean race here. It all depends if anybody gets loose off a corner, mainly. But the faster guys being back here now, well, at least the 3 and the 1 are back here. I think they were the only ones in front of us that pitted. Everybody else kind of juked back outside.
Good dry pull on that thing. Get those tires cleaned off real well.
Trying to catch up to these guys. They're all like spread out pretty far.
All right, boss man. Pace cars off.
I'm assuming, oh, nope, this place does not have the restart zone, it doesn't look like, because they went so quick off of turn 4. Okay, we got clear at least.
20, 9, 7.
11 cars diving it in.
Working the bottom.
Not trying to take it 3 wide in the first corner. Oh, geez,
Go there. In and
Are you
out.
serious, dude?
Out, in and out.
I'm sorry, I got sideways. I didn't mean to do that.
All right, so we're gonna have to come.
Really
around.
did not mean to. Because I was trying to stay on his outside, and I was gassing it
I like
up.
how the people directly behind me didn't hit me, but people half a track back still somehow plows into me.
Nice, that sucks. That's my bad completely. I was trying to stay on his outside and trying to get him to not hit me because I could hear his engine right in my ear. Just hit the gas a little too hard, got slightly sideways right there at the wall, and just hooked him. So that's all my fault. That was bad on me. I hate this track though. This track is not fun to me. I don't know what it is about this track. I think it's just because it's so flat. I've just never liked the flat tracks, besides Martinsville pretty much, because that's a fun short track. But this place races so odd to me. Never understand it, so. I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green. Looks like we're 14th. Completely my bad on the 11. I'm sorry about that.
1 to go.
Alright, we're going to be outside lane this time, which is probably better for me. Hopefully we don't hook anybody this time.
1 minute 6.
Because I was just going to ride around, but the 11 got to our inside, so I was just trying to stay outside of him on that restart. Like, we had a decent restart past a few guys on the top, because I think the 15 was slow on the start. Like, he might have been in second gear or something, or just third, or I'm not sure what he was in, because he was just so slow in the start. We got by like 2-3 guys on the top side, so it worked out well for us, but the 11 started right behind us and went in a lot deeper than we did, got us to our inside. No, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, I completely screwed up off the corner, so I feel bad about that. I hate wrecking people. I hate causing a caution in general.
Give yourself a little tug here. You ready to go
Jesus, just trying to catch up to the pack because everybody like gets so spread out back here. You have to shift up to even get back up to them.
Pace cars off. Be ready. Green flag.
Jesus Christ, it accordioned so bad there.
Inside, inside.
I had a real bad start.
7, 2, 4. Still there on the bottom.
Okay, 18's front right is wiggling, so that's not good.
Still inside.
11 cars still out here, which is good.
Still there.
He said he got hit by somebody that was like super far back, so I didn't know if he was gonna.
Clear.
18's gonna come back down. I thought he was gonna lose it though. We lost a ton of time because of that, but it is what it is.
Still inside.
I thought he was gonna either come straight back down the track or loop it, and I did not want to be going right in the path of that.
Inside. 4, clear.
But that's why earlier I was trying to run the bottom side coming off of turn 2 for that exact reason when I came off turn 2 sideways, because I was turning a little bit too hard getting on the throttle.
Outside.
But I'm pretty sure when I hooked the 11, all he did was spin, and then somebody hit him really far back, but he didn't, like, I didn't hook him into the wall, I'm pretty sure, which is a good thing. That's the kind of exit I want to get right there, so I can get all the way to the bottom and just a straight shot onto the exit. I don't want to go that low. Oh, geez. These guys are wrecking.
Stay on the bottom. Inside.
Jesus. Is that gonna... Oh, that is gonna be a caution. Okay.
Caution.
Wasn't sure if it was going to be or not. Probably won't come in and get our last set of tires. I think that we'll save that in case we get one more caution. We are all the way towards the back anyways. People up front might come and get tires now, but I think the guys that have already pitted won't pit, and the guys that haven't pitted will pit. So we'll see how it shakes out. The 11 car is a lap down. Hopefully he gets the lucky dog. Let's see. Is he the only one lap down? Yeah, he's the only one lap down. So he should get the lucky dog, and he'll be back on the lead lap. He's pretty quick, so he'll probably get right back by us. But we'll see what happens here in pit road, and I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green again.
About that, we on 1 to go.
All right. So basically, mostly what I said was true. People that didn't pit or did pit earlier didn't pit, and people that didn't pit mostly pitted. I think the top 3 have not pitted yet for a set of tires, so that's interesting. We'll see what kind of speed they have, but we really haven't had too many green flag laps. We had like the first 8, and then after the first caution we've had 2 cautions pretty quickly. I think we maybe have 4 laps green on these tires, so it's not bad at all. It's hardly anything, and I was pretty slow in the back, just getting checked up by guys that were spinning and stuff, so hopefully our tires are fine. We should be. Track position does mean a decent amount here, it seems like, because I do not want to be back in that mess again. Hopefully we have a decent jump here as well. I can't see the leader now. Had a good jump on the 13, pretty much side by side with him. And we're gonna get dove into turn 1, so that's lovely.
In and out. Get up. Still there. 1 outside. Clear.
And the 2 went spinning. He was like to our outside.
Sorry, caution.
I think he was just turning hard off the corner, being on the high side, trying to get back down to the bottom on that straightaway, because I saw him spin in our mirror. Because we were 3 wide that whole way through that corner. I think he wanted to cut back down and go with the 9, it seemed like, because him and the 9 were the first ones on fresh tires. So another caution, quickly. I don't know if anybody else was caught up in that one, because it seemed like the 2 just spun down to the bottom. But we'll come back with another green flag, and we'll be back in 8th.
1 to go.
Alright, on the outside lane here. We had a good start on the last restart, it seemed like. We were side by side with the 13 completely. I think the 9 might have stayed back somewhat and got a great run, because he had a hell of a run going into turn 1 on us. I wouldn't be shocked if he was in 2nd gear, like a little further back, and just started rolling a little early. It's kind of what you got to do if you're going to be on the bottom and dive it into turn 1. Hopefully we can get another good start. We can at least see the leader in our eyesight here, coming off turn 4. So we should be fine in that portion of it. Getting ready to go green once again, lap 25. This is caution number, what, 4, I think, already? It's been a caution-filled race, which sucks. Hate when that happens, but it happens at this kind of track. Had a real good jump there. I was going to try to push the 13, but he actually got away a little bit.
1:01.038 inside. Still inside.
And we're getting bumped. We love that.
Clear. Good job.
And we get a 4X because he got spun behind us. How do I only have a 2X though? I'm confused. I thought I would have an 8, or I have a 6X now. How do we have a 2X before and not a 4X? I thought I would have a 4X for spinning the 11 car, but I guess we didn't make hard enough contact. I just spun him and got a 2X. I don't know, that's weird. But I get a 4X there because the guy bumped me in the middle of the corner and then got spun from behind. I don't understand that stuff. It is what it is. Caution number 5. I don't know if we're going to be pitting again for tires, because that's going to be risky at that point, because we really don't have any green flag laps on these tires at all. It's mainly restarts. So getting tires at this point is kind of pointless, because you're going to be so deep in the field and probably end up in a wreck. So hopefully we can maintain our spot for the most part for the rest of this race, and that'd be great.
1 to go.
Alright, another restart on the outside lane this time. There's going to be a lot of incidents to go back and see. Sucks that we ended up with a 4X from that, because we had nothing to do with it. Like, the guy behind me, I don't know what number he was or anything, I don't know who it was. He gassed it up in the middle of the corner, I guess when he thought he was rotated enough, but I still had the Cheeto car not too far in front of me. So I'm trying not to run him over. He just had a better, launch into the corner and stuff, and was rolling a lot better than we were mid-corner. Bumped us, and then I think that slowed him up enough to where somebody ran the back of him. and just spun them out. They might have just drove him over them, I'm not sure. Because that wreck was like straight off of 2. So that might have collected a decent amount of cars, got some damage. But we're in 8th. If we could stick around this spot, that'd be great. We're car number 8 as well, so that's nice. Hopefully we can get another decent start here. Real early one that time. We had a decent launch. 9 cars still to our inside. Jesus, everybody's accordion up. Going into turn 1. Are we only 2 wide? Well, we are now. I think we were 3 wide. 10 and the 20 got a little together. They get a little together again.
12, 10.
That was, oh Jesus, and we missed that. Almost hooked the 11 again. Jesus, that was so close.
The 10 just door slammed me in the front back stretch and then turned me in the turn.
I don't know. I don't think he tried to door slam you.
I'm pretty sure you doored me. I was holding my line.
Yeah, it was kind of 50-50 in a way. I don't know.
Dude, I'm already against the wall. I can't go anywhere else.
It was kind of 50-50 from my perspective.
Well, my car shot down the racetrack, and I looked over and you were in my corner, so I don't know.
Oh god, this race has been ridiculous. I think we're gonna be at 9th on this restart because the 10 basically only got by us there. Because people went into turn 1, the 2 guys in front of me got like accordioned up really bad, so I had to like go outside. Both the 10 and 20 got by me, and then they had their deal going into 3.
Didn't you lube it by yourself on fresh tires?
Is that the 2 car that said that? Maybe? Yeah, it is a 2 car. I'm not sure. I think he might have. I'm not sure if somebody got into him or not. I didn't see it. It was behind me. So, we're going to have another caution. I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green once again, and we will be in 9th.
And 1 to go.
All right.
So
on the bottom side once again. Hopefully we can go green to the end. That'd be nice. We're not in a bad position either. Hopefully we can get a good enough start. Still be side by side with the 11. The 17 behind us just told the person behind him that he has damage and his car is kind of slow, so at least the last restart he was. So we'll see if that stays up there. Because if so, we won't have to worry about somebody diving us in the 1 at least. But if we can get the last 5-6 laps green, that'd be nice. We could have a pretty quick ending here. And I still don't think the 5, the 1, and the 4 have pitted, so they're still on like fully worn in tires from the race. But really, we haven't had too many green flag laps besides the first 8. Don't know what the first caution was for, but yeah, 17 had a decent start, but he is slow. His car is definitely hurt. I think he might have just blown his engine. Cause I heard.
Sorry, 16, I blew up. I missed a shift.
Yep. Oh, he missed a shift. Never mind. 11's probably gonna have a run. Don't want to go in too deep. 2 cars on our outside. At least the 11 car made it back up here. I knew he was fast, and we didn't really hurt his car, at least in the wreck. Yeah, we're just not very fast off the corner here. Trying to stay down. Kind of pushed the 20 up a little bit by accident. 11 got in the wall. 20 car, don't do it. Oh my god, you're an idiot. What is the 2 car doing? He just pulled off all of a sudden. Not sure what that was. Maybe something happened with his screen or something. I'm not 100% sure. That was weird. Almost dumped the 20 though going in that corner and the 20 just moves the 11 car.
Are you fucking serious, dude?
11's gonna get back at him, watch. Right here in this corner, he's gonna send him. That's my assumption. Oh, he tried. 20 car went real deep. Oh, we're gonna have another wreck right in front of us. He got into him. He's trying. I heard him get into him mid-corner. Kind of just pushed him further out there. Jesus, he's all sorts of sideways right here. Mid-corner. I think when he downshifted, he got super loose. And he's pushing it like hell off the corner too. You can see him sideways. Yeah, I don't know where the 2 car went. He just left. Not really sure what happened to him. That was weird. Have a little bit of a gap behind us. 2 more laps to go. We're in 11th.
1.382.
If we can get back to the top 10, that'd be nice. I think the 11's going to try to get the 20 here at the end. Damn, I could not get in the throttle off that corner. My car was tight. It was pushing tight so badly.
One more lap.
Like, we're not awful, but we're not super fast by any means.
31.482.
11 car is slow in, but pretty good off, it seems like. Had a decent exit there. Don't need to worry about anybody behind. 20 car went real high. The 11's probably gonna gas it up, get into him. That's gonna send him around. Okay, yeah, no, you were not there. You gassed it up and took his ass out. That'll give us a top 10.
Thanks for showing up.
5 car got the win. I don't think he ever pitted either.
You fucking dive bomb, dude.
It wasn't even a dive bomb.
Y'all hold your brakes when you crash. Jesus Christ, driving all over the fucking track.
Oh, that's
Almost like to
hilarious.
finish with all 4 of our tires up here.
That's hilarious. Good job by the 5 winning that. I don't think he ever pitted, so that's a good race by him.
No problem, Cody. Good stuff.
We finished 10th somehow. Our tires were not super worn out by the end of that.
Morning, dude.
That wasn't even a dive bomb. It wasn't even an attempt at a dive bomb. He just gassed it mid-corner to hit him. Like, honestly, it wasn't even close to a dive bomb. It was just he wanted to hit him. Because a dive bomb, he would be trying to get inside of him here. He just gassed it up mid-corner and took him out. Luckily, we missed it. I didn't know how high up the track he was going to get, but Jesus. And then a huge wreck behind. Off of turn 4 after all that. Jesus. Luckily, we missed that. And then just big wreck back there. 18, 15. Why are they mad at the 20 car? I'm so confused. Like, the 20 did nothing in that situation. Was the 10 car the one saying that? No. Alright, let's go back and see some of the incidents. There's gonna be a good amount of them. Off the start, 18. And the 14, just door slam slightly. Off of turn 2, lap 1, 14 gets sideways, push the 10 down. I believe that was 10. I think the 5 car scraped the wall, it looked like. Good racing up front. The first 8 laps were great. Ooh, 5 almost hooked the 2 car there. That was close. I saw this up ahead. I thought there was going to be a wreck on lap 2. Did he get into him? Oh, yeah, 2 got into him barely. Got him sideways. They're like 3 wide per second at that point. Who was the leader to start with? I think the 8 car or something like that. Not 100% sure. We were behind this at this point, weren't we? No. No, this was still lap 4. I think he got the wall off turn 4. Somebody's losing it back there. Oh, yeah, that was right in front of us, the 11. He got sideways there. Which doesn't show that incident for some reason. That makes no sense. Ooh, 14 just drifted up, got the 18. That's going to cause the first caution. And then this is off the restart where we're just so tight right there. You can see the guy behind me, the 1 car got loose too, right with me. Because the 11 was pushing it off that corner, trying to get as much speed as he could. And I saw how close he was out the side of me, and I was just pushing it, turning a little bit too much and got loose. And I feel so bad about hooking him, but I don't think it really affected him besides everybody missed except when he said somebody was in turn 1 and hit him. No, they were right behind the wreck and just locked up the brakes a little hard back here. He just locked the brakes up and he got in the wall, and then the 17 I don't think ever really saw anything. So that's my bad. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, the 1 car, the 22 right there, locked up the brakes, got in the wall, could not stop himself from all that happening. Off the next restart, I was super slow. 18 got in the wall. They're 4 wide coming off turn 2. That's not the best idea. Somehow they didn't wreck here. I don't know how. 11 car, I'm pretty sure the lap down. He went almost 3 wide. 19 got into the 18. Good save by the 18. It checked me up a ton. because I thought that they were going to wreck. One side slammed the 10 a little. 10 was kind of pinching him down. I feel like this is more of a racing deal in a way. This was right in front of us. No, not this one. Something else. The guy blinks. 16 goes real high. Anything really happen? No, not really. Okay. Pitting. We're like 3-4 wide. This is what happened with the 2. Like, we were 3 wide. He was trying to take it 4 wide, which wasn't a great idea. And then I think he was trying to turn down under me to go down there with the 9 and just lost it. He was on fresh tires too, so he lost all his track position, which is unfortunate. I don't know what happened to him there at the end though. He just like got out the car and left. 18 got into the 14, which I think was payback for earlier. I don't 100% know. I can't quite remember. I know the 18 got sent for the first caution. It might have been from the 14 car. Few people ended up in that wreck back there. 16 blinking some, getting into the wall it looks like. His car is all out of whack. Oh yeah, this was the one right in front of us. Alright, let's go back and see what the hell happened, because we were right behind all this. The 20 and the 10. That's kind of a racing deal down the back, in my opinion. Like, the 20 went back up to get behind the 13, and then the 10 kind of chases him up to get a better angle, and then the 20 nearly taps the wall, so he pulls down a little, while the 10's still barely coming up. And a little bit more on the 20, for sure. And then the 10 just kind of went into the corner a little deep, got into the side of the 20. I don't know how we miss it, because there's a guy wrecking to our inside as well. The 2 car, I think he did get hit by the 11 there, because I remember them saying that, wow, that was a tight fit. That was very close. I'll just watch the rest of these incidents from this camera. Jesus. 15 runs into the 2 head on. 20 car catching up to the field as you get into the 19 or something. No, don't know what's going on. 17 was very slow off the restart. Oh, the 2 car might have had a black flag. And then the 17 blows his engine. Misshifting. That's probably why the 2 car got out of his car. And then the 14 or the 16's putting on a drift show in the back. And then loses it. He just got into the corner way too high, overcorrects it, wrecks himself. Think that's the next caution. Oh my goodness. That was hilarious. 9 and the 6 got together a little bit. I don't really see the 13 doing anything wrong there. Like, the 11 was getting a better turn down the track because he was real high. 13 is doing his normal line, just kind of gets into his back right a little. I don't think there's really anything wrong that the 13 did. I think that's just more of a racing thing. 11 car gets hit by the 20. We were right behind all this. He hits the wall, just keeps on trucking. 18 gets in the wall for turn 2. Just barely. What laps is this? Is the final lap right here. 4 car trying to push it, skims the wall. And then this is where the 20 just overcooked it. If the 20 wouldn't have messed up so much in 3 and 4, the 11 wouldn't have been able to get to him. And then we barely missed that. I don't know how we missed it, but we had a couple real close calls in this race that were super tight. But wreck right there at the end. Somehow we come home 10th. I'll take it. Should gain a little bit of iRating as well, being car number 8. I think we only ended up with a 6X, which is a lot better than some of these guys back here. And I think the 2 car did get a penalty, like a black flag, and that's why he left, because he ended up 6 laps down. So we got a top 10 out of that. Don't know how, but I'll take it and move on to next week, because New Hampshire is awful. All right, results in strength of field just over 3K. Did not feel like it. Like, we were top split, might have had the most cautions out of anybody. Literally half our race was cautions in 20 laps, which is crazy. And I don't think the 5 ever pitted, to my knowledge. Like, I really don't think he did, because he got the lead early. Probably when people pitted. Well, actually, he probably got it before the first caution, it seems like, because I think the first caution was about lap 7 or 8. So there was no overtime. Never mind. So yeah, I think he got the lead before the first caution and just held it from there. And the 3 car was the 1 and the 3 had fresh tires for about the first caution, I think, and then we didn't hit the rest of the time. So somehow we ended up 10th. I'll take that. We gained 9 iRate. At least we gained a little bit, lost a little bit of safety, not as much as I expected, so that's nice. At least almost down to a 3, which is unfortunate, but we're gonna have to come back here in the cup car, do it once again. Probably for 50 laps, I assume. Not 100% sure, but hopefully it goes smoother than this race. Like, not even from my perspective, like where I finished, just hopefully it's more green and don't get as many cautions. But I'll take a top 10 out of that. I don't like New Hampshire at all. Flat tracks are abysmal to me. And I felt like I had a little bit of speed, but not too much. Like, I felt like we should have been around top 10, so that was fine. Should have probably wrecked at some point with how close some of these calls were, and don't know how we didn't, so I'll take it. Got a little lucky there in that situation, so we'll move on to next week. I don't know where the trucks are going next week or anything. I know Cup is going to Indy Road Course next week. Don't know if trucks run next week or not, so if they have the iRacing like on a random track, I'm not sure. We'll find out next week. I'm happy the 11 car ended up getting back up here because he was super fast. He was almost close to DQing out. Like, that was super close, but I feel bad for spinning him out, even though they weren't the cleanest driver either to other guys. So mine was more of a mistake than definitely him to the 20, and the 20 ended up finishing in 15th, but he was kind of a bowling ball in himself. The 12 car ended up with 16, 20 car ended up with 14. There's so many incidents in this. That was crazy. So it seemed more like a bottom split race if anything, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next race.